Good evening, traders, and this is the update that I talked about from early this morning. Now, this is the daily chart. That is a major wall of resistance. And why do I say that? Because this is where the downtrend started right here. That is the horizontal trend line at resistance. It has to close above that. Not only does it have to close above this trend line, then it has to consolidate to trade up to that 200-day simple moving average, which would be one big gain. That's 43.39. Even though that I said a couple of days ago, no, it was yesterday, when we were making highs up here, we are in a little bit of an overbought area at this resistance. Now, we have a lot of the indexes that look similar. The Russell 2000, I had just did that update, prior video. Now, what we look at in this trend is that we have to close above the trend line, and then we have to have higher volume to push us up through here to get to the next level, and that would be 41.91. We can start right there. This is where the market, when we had major problems, and that was a while ago, but the markets are not the same now. It means that if these markets will come down, which I believe they will, they have the jobs report in the morning, everyone, as discussed, monthly jobs. It comes out once a month. Either the Fed is going to keep raising rates. It just depends on that report. Now, it is a major wall of resistance. So, my friends, this is the evening update on that SPX to get to that 200-day moving average up there where that trend line is. That is what we have to do, is take out this big downtrend line. And we had a rally here. We pulled back. And every time we pull back, we had that rally that was off of those lows again. And then we hit the 50-day. We rally up there. We got above that 100 on very narrow indecisive or indecision because of that monthly jobs report. And this is that major weekly area of resistance. On a weekly chart, you can see that same trend line right there. And we're approaching that. Now, wouldn't that be nice if we can get above this weekly downtrend right here? This is where we're at. And if we can close above that, we can make that move right up to that 200-day moving average on the daily. We have a weekly buy signal on that S&P. This is how long it stayed in a sell signal for a very length of time. Now it's cleared it with the weekly buy signal. Let's take a look at the weekly stochastic. 76. That's not overbought on a weekly. No, it's not. Back to the daily on the SPX. Like I said, this trend, the last 10 days, 12 days of this trend, we have continued to travel right up to test these wall of resistance. And it's a make or break for the S&P 500. It must clear that. If we gap down below and start the reversal down, then they will be buyable on the dip on that S&P.